Welcome back to First Cast, where we talk surf fishing basics to make your first cast count in 5 minutes or less. Today, we're talking about the most essential tools of the trade, rods and reels, and how to find the right combo for you. First, let's start out with rods. Every surf rod has a few key specs written on it that'll tell you a little more information about what it's best used for. Here, you'll see the rod length in feet. For surf fishing, longer rods help you cast farther. Most surf rods are between 7 to 12 feet. The line rating is the range of fishing line weights that the rod is designed to handle best. Then, you have the lure weight rating. This tells you what weight the rod is designed to cast. It'll say something like 1 to 4 ounces. You want your rigs or lures to fall within that range for best performance and to avoid any breaks. Then you got power. This tells you how stiff or strong the rod is and how much it bends. Most surf rods fall in the medium, medium heavy, and heavy range. The heavier the rod, the less it bends. Last, there's action. This refers to where the rod bends. The faster the action, the closer to the tip it bends and returns back to its original state. The faster the rod, the more sensitive it is, and the more hook set power you have. To determine what rod is right for you, figure out what type of fishing you prefer most. If you prefer to fish with lures, look for something a little lighter. Look for something in the 8 to 10 foot range that's rated medium or medium heavy and can cast anywhere from 3/4 to 3 ounces. If you prefer throwing baits, look for something in the 9 to 12 foot medium heavy to heavy range that can throw 2 to 6 ounces. You're going to want something that can handle those bigger sinkers. If you're not sure and just want an all-around surf rod, look for something in the 9 foot range medium heavy that can throw 1 to 4 ounces. This could be good for pretty much any instance you might find yourself in on the surf. Now, let's talk reels. In fishing, there's two main types of reels, casting reels and spinning reels. But in surf fishing, most anglers prefer spinning reels. The general components of a reel are the handle, the bail, which is flipped open for casting, and the drag knob, which you loosen or tighten to determine how easily the fish can pull your line. Reels are usually labeled by size, something like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, and so on. The larger the number, the bigger the reel. A 3,000 to 5,000 size reel is a great match for lighter 8 to 10 foot rods. 6,000 to 8,000 size reels are larger and better suited for bigger rods and heavier setups. The goal here is finding a reel that balances with the rod. Also, look at the line capacity listed on the spool. It'll say something like 30-pound braid, 200 yards. You want enough line to handle long surf casts and big runs from fish. Another thing you'll see on reels is gear ratio, and this determines how fast the reel pulls in line. Let's take a 6-to-1 gear ratio for instance. For every 1 turn of the handle, the spool will turn 6 times. A faster gear ratio pulls in line faster and can be good for lure fishing, and a lower gear ratio will give you more power for fighting those heavier fish. A 5-to-1 or a 6-to-1 gear ratio will be fine for most applications. Make sure you're looking at saltwater fishing reels, which are made of less corrosive materials and have sealed parts that can help keep out sand and salt, which are very destructive. Next, let's find some line to put on your reel. There's 3 main types of line: braided line, monofilament, and fluorocarbon. Braided line is what most surf anglers choose to put on their reel. It casts farther, has less stretch, and also helps you feel subtle bites in the surf. Anywhere from 20 to 40-pound braid is perfect for any species off the surf. You'll also want to keep some monofilament or fluorocarbon handy to use as leader. A leader is a short section of line between your braid and your lure or rig. It's more abrasion resistant and makes the line less visible to the fish. To make things easy, I've teamed up with Fisherman's Headquarters to put together a beginner surf rod and reel combo. It includes a 9-foot Tsunami Trophy 2 rod, paired with a 5,000 size Quantum Strive reel, and pre-spooled with 40-pound braid, so you're ready to hit the beach right out of the gate. This setup is versatile enough to throw lures or bait and target just about any species you might come across in the surf. Thanks for watching First Cast, and I'll catch you on the next one.